And we're back in the spot, this time without Noah. If you saw my last video, I came down here with my little boy, 3-year-old, so as you can imagine, didn't get too much of this done, and just a lot more of a quality time as such. But I'll tell you something, I've never seen this river run as fast and as loud as this before, but it makes sense. I mean, it has been raining for the last day or so, so everything in this wood is wet today, which is fine. But oh, talk of the devil, you just dripped down back of my neck, didn't you? Cheeky monkey. Anyway, what I'm thinking is, get kettle on, have a brew, maybe a bit of porridge. I hadn't had anything, I literally got out of bed, got clobber on and got out the door. And this is home away from home, like I've said, so it wouldn't be right not having a chair to sit on while scanning my breakfast, would it? Can you hear that river? It's really going a good one, isn't it? Might have a paddle. So I got myself a little bit of porridge and then, like I said, a coffee, and that should start me off right. I should measure it out, but I'm just going to wing it, mate. It's going to be a fair whack because I want a brew as well as porridge, don't I? Give me just shy of 800ml, please, sweetheart. Right, that's the water boiled, happy days. Right, let's get porridge on the go first. Sun's shining, it's a right nice day actually. It was, like I said, it's been raining the last few days. Cup of chai, start the day off right. Oh, I've just broken my spoon. And the day begins. At least the brew's looking promising. I like my brew like I like my men, nice and strong. Says me who's struggling to fix this bloody thing. Squeeze this tiny bit of metal into place, there we go. Right, I can't help myself, I want to get started. I haven't even had my brekkie yet. I've told myself, one tree, Jordan, you'll have one tree, chop it down, go back and eat your scran. Right, anyway, this is rotten to the core, so we'll take it as low as we can and take you home, mate. Oh, mate, that is wet as out. Now, the only problem I have here is there's a shelter there. I don't want to obviously ruin their beautiful hard work. She's tall. Whoa, whoa, you see what I mean? See how that's proven how rotten that is? Base has just crumbled away. You stay there, I don't want to hurt your pretty face. Come on, lads, show the people how strong you are. Jesus, wet. Maybe a bit of a rock action. This happened on the last video of Noah. These little branches higher up that sort of entangle in one another, making it near impossible. I've got a puff on. Who needs gym? It's like when you're at work and you lift like the tiniest cardboard box, like, you don't need to go to the gym now. Oh. Sit yourself down and enjoy the view while the sun's shining nice. See how this porridge is getting on. Oh, lovely. Oaty soup. Right, this might go tits up, but this is the one that I tried last camp with Noah. Same thing here, just getting tangled up there. But it's such a good bit of wood, so I want you, mate. So I'm going to try it, and lift it up and walk it back. I think we're going to get on here, you know. Bosh, we'll have you. There's no way I'm carrying that all the way back to camp, am I, like that? So we'll get it dissected and we'll get it moved on. There's one. And there we go, there's two. I'll tell you what, cutting that smells just like a mama used to make it. Oh my God. Knew I shouldn't have worn my Carhartt jacket. Look at the state of it. It's that time now for the trusty axe to come out. And don't slip with it and give yourself another bloody boo-boo, you know what I mean? I'm calling it a boo-boo, I'm 30 years old, but it's what happens when you've got a toddler kicking about at home, innit? Found it a bit easier to have it just on my shoulder like this and trim away, and also quite satisfying this log, because look, bark's just peeling off, nice. But yeah, what I'm doing here, if you can't tell, just shaving off these little niggly, sharp, annoying, snaggy bits, because you don't want those bits snagging yourself and your kit when you're camping and that, do you, when it's all up and built. Right, I've got an idea. So using this tree here and the tree right by the riverside there, we're going to put a post across, which should be fun on my own. We're going to put it across, and what that's going to do is give us an entrance and somewhere for the lean-to to rest on, if you will. One thing I could have done with is sort of measuring before I cut this wood, but obviously I didn't do that, and because of it, it's nowhere near. Yeah. Now you could be thinking, well, let's have a little play around here actually. If I did that, nah, that's going to give too much of an opening here for rain to fall inside the shelter. I mean, it could work. Let me have a think. Right, if I had it like, because I'd have it like there, that might be better actually. Do you know, I'm going to go with that. Oh, I love a little spontaneous change of decision there. Right, hang on, hold your horses, lad. Before we do, we've got to think of sleeping arrangements, because obviously initially, bed was going to go down here. I've slept here before underneath a tarp, and it was lovely, nice and flat, as it all should be now, because if you watch episode 1, I did level us out, hence the mud wall, which we'll deal with later. But I was going to lay here. But obviously the issue with that is if I'm going to have this post being one of the posts that the lean-to is going onto, it's going to leave this vulnerable to the elements, which obviously would mean my feet would be saturated. Not ideal. Now, quick maths, could just go up a little bit. Still a little bit vulnerable. I've got a slightly sideways rain, could still get me. I'm not totally against a bushcraft bed at some point. There's one over there, you know, the typical like sort of log stacked platform as such that you put your air mattress on top. I'd have it like this, legs to the river. I mean, that could work. I just have to dig this mud wall out a bit. That might not be the worst idea either, because then you are very much tucked into the shelter. So it's going to be warmer and definitely more watertight, you would like to think. So it's either going to be slightly angled further up or maybe over there. Anyway, right, as we were, I already know it's going to be so fun, not frustrating at all. Namaste. Here we go. There's the start of the games. Feels pretty sturdy, that. This is where the fun could really begin, when I end up in the river. Oh mate, I haven't left myself much there. Oh, here we go. Alright, pull that tight. Bit of deja vu here. Moment of truth. Oh, plenty. If anything, too much. Right, how do I want this? Yeah, that'll do. Oh, sun, I know I keep going on about it, but don't come that often, you know. That being said, lighter nights are coming out. I noticed already and I'm loving it. I'm ready for it. As I'm sure most of us are, to be fair. I'm not going to do a pull-up on it. There it goes now. Well, maybe some muddy knees. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're happy with that. Yes. Right. One thing that has just dawned on me, though, is the sheer length of wood I'm going to need to get from the riverside across to that tree. That's a fair length, that. I've just put that there just to give me a bit of an idea of what head height I'll be working with at the very bottom of the shelter. And that, mate, is very good. I'm so happy with that. It's like, look. There's a good few inches left there, so if I want to sit here, have Netflix on there with my imaginary telly, we're good as gold, aren't we? I'm so happy I was able to use these two trees, because when I was driving it, I was thinking, I'm going to need this to dig myself into the ground so I can have some decently thick, strong poles going up for this job. So yeah, that saved me a lot of graft, to be honest with you. Right, talking of graft, let's go get some wood. This is exactly what we want. A lot of dead fallen. As long as it's not rotten, we'll take the lot. I mean, you'd think I'm building an ark. Yeah, that'll do. We'll have you. Now I need you long, and I don't have a tape measure, so you can take away, but you can't add on, Jordan. So let's cut right at the base. Okay. Oh. Smashed me right in the mouth, that one. Come on then, cuz. Oh, there we go. That was a workout and a half, that, but we have collected plenty of wood to work with. And I tell you what, I've worked up an appetite as well, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Get myself some lunch. It's about midday anyway. And then I'm actually thinking of leaving the roof for the time being, and I'll tell you for why in a minute. Also, while I was out and about mooching for this wood, came across this. Shameful, mate, shameful. Just don't get it. Like, you know, you come down here, take it back with you as well. It's not that hard. Probably winds me up because it does give people like who enjoy the outdoors a bad name. So, especially if you're doing stuff like this, like a shelter, you're already going to ruffle some feathers. So then if you see this like around that area, they're going to instantly think, oh, it'll be him, be him. Dragged up, mate. Not actually, I'm going to take it home with me. Now I've told the internet about my good deed, let's get some scran. It's like, hey, here's a sausage roll, homeless man. Oh, look, everybody. Oh, it's cracked, mate. So this is what I mean about getting the little bits off, because I've obviously missed that one. Smashed me nut on it. Anyway, scran time. I know you're dying to know what I'm having today, so without further ado, we've got some chicken breast wrapped up to high heaven so it doesn't leak in my bag. We've got some noodles, 2 packs, because growing lad. Boil some water, that's the start, innit? I think I'll have myself another brew as well. It's going to be well nice when this is sorted though. Like, I can't wait for my first camp down here. Just sort of have a little fire over there, listening to the river. Like every other camp down here, but just in a little homemade shelter, do you know what I mean? Right, while that's boiling, let me explain what I might do instead for the rest of the day rather than the roof. Sorry, I'm thinking rather than explaining. But how can I explain if I haven't been doing any thinking? So, my idea is to dismantle this wall that I've already made. It was actually the first part of the build before I even knew it was going to be a build. So I'm going to dismantle that. Thought I saw someone, I'm hallucinating. Definitely hungry. I'm going to dismantle this to put bigger, longer, sturdier poles up here to work alongside the tree to bring this wall up. Because at the minute, as you can see, if this is the roof and it comes up to here, there's going to be this massive gap, this massive window, which on a nice day, lovely, mate, lovely. See the sun, see the birds. But on a bad day, elements, rain, wind, peeping toms, neighbours being nosy because there's loads of them. So because of that, I need to work that up before, I just want to do it before the roof's up. So I will bring one post of the roof up close to these trees so I have a template to work up against. You might have noticed already, but we will be sorting this out once we do dismantle it because we can't be having that. I mean, what is that half a job? And we don't want a cat flap for all the badgers. Because as I've been roaming around this area, there's a lot of traces of badgers. I mean, look at this right near camp. I mean, it could be another animal, but either way, it's not a mouse, is it? Right, she's boiling. Give that a little rinse. Yeet. Let's get a bit in for the brew. And what I'm thinking with the rest of it is throw the chicken in there now. Tiny bit of chicken stock with the chicken as well to give it a little bit more flavour. Oh no, I knew that would happen. I've put the sachet in. This might be too much food. Watch it, I'll scram this and not want to do any more. I'll just be like, ooh. Some of you at home are about to cringe what I'm about to do. Coffee dripping spoon straight in the sugar. Who's this lad? He ain't bothered about now. Oh, panic over. Thought I'd lost a mic. They're not the cheapest. So I was having a bit of a flap. Gloves came off. You know it's serious when gloves come off. So I was having a little bit of a mooch about in the earth. Like, hang on a minute, where have I been? Oh, such a nice feeling when you actually find something you think you've lost. I was like, stay calm. It's all right. It's not all right. No, it's all right. I want a big boy for this. A nice, strong, big boy. Slide it across. Come on. Come on. Want it right across there though, really. But then do I fasten it to this post? It's going to be this post, isn't it? So you're losing a little bit there. My first time, all right. Give me a bit of leeway. Do you know what I mean? For you lot that have done this before, woodwork at school was never my thing. So you know, look at me rattling excuses out already. What I'm thinking is just a post in there like that to hold it into place. What I could have done with is them really nice stakes that Noah insisted on lobbing in the river. Way bye, really good steak that I could have used, but I'll just get another one and I'm not upset at all. So what I've done is I've put paracord around maybe 3 logs of the existing wall as well. Just gonna pull it all in and keep it a little bit stronger. Yeah, I might as well have a bit of a lean over, haven't I? So there's a little bit of shelter under there, so it just keeps any moisture or anything away from the wall as well. Ah, not as daft as you thought. But absolutely winging it. I mean, I have no doubt that I'm very slow in comparison to other people, but like I said, first time doing it, and what's the rush? I'm enjoying every day I'm coming down here, so what's that cheesy cliche saying? It's not the destination, it's the journey. I was going to say what I was saying is put this here, but this is too long of a piece of wood to ruin just for this little corner. So, scrap that idea, sunshine. Slide you across there for the time being. This is the sort of thing we want. Just trim it down because it ain't going to be long enough to get across any of the roof other than this angle. So, you were born for this job, sweetheart. Right, let's have a little skeg then. Want it like there, don't you? You see what I'm saying? Then I put like another one down there, then tap would go over. So you may see the tap, to be honest. I'm not quite sure how the roof is going to look yet, but at least we're getting somewhere with it. Right, I'm going to bring this post down a little bit because it doesn't really need to be coming over like this one is. It's not going to give me any extra shelter, where these ones, they're going to give me that little bit more. This isn't going to serve any purpose, so bring it down, cut it and tie it into place, and we'll be good. Oh, sturdy as out that. Very happy. So while we're here, let's cut this to size. So I want just a little bit more than my forearm. So we'll go with about there. Right, now we need some more posts to elongate this wall. And we're going to need it about head height. And then this one, just where the ribcage starts, I'd say. I would have a lot more time on the build if I put things where they belong and didn't just scatter them anywhere, because now I can't find my bloody axe. Oh, unlike the sword where it's blue, you can see it in the natural sort of colours. An axe, not so much, it's just wooden, isn't it? Kind of camouflage, isn't it? Silly me, come on. Get bark off for a start and put a point on them. So it's not right here, lads. Barely taller than that one, is it? What have I done? Oh. Right, we'll move on. Pretend that hasn't happened. This one, however, ta-da! See, I am a professional. I was just having a think then, I was thinking, how is my ribcage height post gone so wrong? I thought, mate. And the reason being is that I obviously went, yeah, that's about right. Well, some of it's going in the ground, isn't it, mate? Come on. Right, I've got 15 minutes, so we'll try and bosh ourselves out a little post, the right height this time, and then we'll get gone. That's in a fair bit, that should do the job. Right, I'm going to do the right thing because time management isn't my strength, so I'm not going to leave myself too short a time to pick Noah up from nursery, and I'm going to call it now. I'm just finalising by attaching this centre post on the roof, and then yeah, get myself back to the van. So if you've enjoyed the build series so far, please give it a like, even a little comment if you're feeling it, and I'll see you in the next one.
I am your writer who bleeds indecision.